for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between Cuba and Virginia. Going to be an interesting contrast. Into the box now, Juan Padilla. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Juan Padilla.
First pitch on its way. And underway
Counts 1-0.
for Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball one. And it's fouled away. The mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees our game time temperature. No
The count is
offer on
2
that
and
one.
1.
2 balls and a strike. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Musial is there to put it away for route number 1. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Kershaw has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound. Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit. Under it is Griffey as he takes it for route number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. Kershaw's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols.
Nope.
And
that's inside.
No swing, apparently. Ball 1. Missed with
Ball!
a
That
breaking
pitch
ball.
is out.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Johan Mock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Johan.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
With a slider. Now pitch swung on and grounded to Chipper at third. And there's one down now. So one away here with the bases empty. And here comes Junior. And a good
Ball,
idea to
that's
hold
outside.
off on that swing. It's ball 1. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no
nowhere
strike.
Close, and it's 1-0. Hit down the third base
No,
line.
that's foul.
But a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here
Tried
you
to
go.
hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and there's that classic chipper swing as he drives this one high and deep out to right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here comes the Babe. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is. So coming to the plate, Babe Ruth. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Ruth looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in, Mike Piazza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Bouncer down the line. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. And he goes to second with it.
He's in there.
Will be too late as he can't recover in time. Stepping up to the plate, Stan Musial. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Well, Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different types of weapons. We're going to see 1 flamethrower and 1 guy that throws below the speed limit.
Here
Tried
you
to
go.
hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ruth on the move. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board.
He beat it.
He will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Now at the plate, CC Sabathia. Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
Outside for ball 1. Popped him up. Pujols has room in foul territory. And that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Albert Pujols. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Albert Pujols.
That ball's foul.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Piazza has a play. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Stan Musial. Now the first pitch from CC. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Padilla right there. Throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Into the box now, Frank Thomas. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Ball.
And this is off the corner.
Ball 1,
and
no
low.
strike.
Ball 1. And
Inside, ball 1.
Far inside, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless
Ball
you can
inside.
catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hey! And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Ball four.
Ball four, that's in.
Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the two-out walk. Hey! Always considered a big no-no, of course. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to hunt. Striding in once again, Juan Padilla. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First delivery to him on the way. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Griffey. He can't get there as it falls in. So it's a runner at first with two gone. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fouled away.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. Popped him up. Schmidt stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. So striding in, Johan Mock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Mock is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in.
Yeah, which absolutely blows me away. The toughest thing to do in sports is to hit a baseball. And to do it from both sides of the plate is just a testament to how much work and effort this guy has put in.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Played for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. Schmidt's got it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Babe Ruth comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Musial is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Stan Musial. He reached on a single in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Mock is there.
Got him.
First in plenty of time. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Sabathia gets ahead here with the changeup. It's 0-1. And he jumps all over the breaking ball that time and drives it deep to left center field. It is away back there, and this one is out of here. Standing in, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Inside, ball one.
Here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
And there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevator.
Did he go?
Drops a hammer off.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. It's in time. Ready for another chance? Stan Musial. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. And there's the slider from Sabathia as he jumps ahead, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead-off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Throw to Pujols is going to be in time in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Schmidt. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a high pop-up. Chipper over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 away, and be careful, a good hitting pitcher here, CC Sabathia. Here comes the first pitch. Change-up messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
0-1's the count.
Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters doing it in different ways have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Junior's in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Frank Thomas. He drew a walk his first time up. So look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep into the flag court and gone. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Padilla on the grass.
He's out.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. He couldn't pull that one
No
back.
balls,
He
2 strikes.
broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now the first pitch from CC. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. A chance for Chipper at third. Throw over to Pujols at first will take care of him to end the inning. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He's a diamond-level player who's one of the rare few in the game who's able to hit for contact and power at an elite level. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed by Griffey as Jr. is gone for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Chipper Jones. He singled his last time up. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone. Here's Albert now. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Jones ranges to his left.
He's out.
Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Digging in once again, Babe Ruth 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ruth giving chase. And the inning is over. Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Musial is there, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Chipper Jones. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Hit on the ground out to short. Schmidt has it. On to first.
He's out.
They're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
That's taken up and in for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls this one off.
What do you got?
Tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike. Now batting, Mike Piazza. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Flying towards center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stan Musial. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. swing, and oh my, hit him with the hind. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Stepping into the box, Mike Schmidt. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, CC Sabathia. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And the breaking ball stays outside. Popped him up. Pujols on the move, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Juan Padilla. Kershaw looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Mock moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Albert Pujols. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
In for strike two. And a swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now the first pitch from CC. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Here's a high pop-up. Jones is there for it. Two gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Frank Thomas. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot.
And now meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall. A home run. Striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber, 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. So stepping in, Clayton Kershaw. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
A changeup, but it's taken for ball one. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Padilla has got it, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
Missed with a breaking ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Sergio Romo is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low,
Ball
apparently.
1, no strikes.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Babe Ruth. He's set, here it comes. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on.
What do you got?
Check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for
I got
the
2-1
second
to count.
ball. Hard hit ball to second. To his right, Mock. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Leading off the inning, Johan Mock, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball in!
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple. So striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Mock at third with nobody out. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone.
That's
3 foul
ball 2.
balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Full count.
Sabathia
3-2.
misses here. It runs full now. 3-2. Pitch. A little bouncer. That's foul, so the battle will continue. Line toward right center. And he has come through. Extra bases, and that's going to tie this ball game. And to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 5-5 ball game. So digging in now, Chipper Jones. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Sergio Romo is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Ball that's outside.
Slider. The 2-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Griffey racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. In to score, the runner from third. Ready for another shot now. Babe Ruth. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ruth sprinting after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Albert Pujols. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Padilla ranging up the middle. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Mike Piazza, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Mike Piazza.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Shot. First offering on its way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Oh, and a
No
good
balls,
tight
2
slider
strikes.
there, and he's in command, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Popped high in the air. Sabathia over to his right. 1 out. Digging in now, Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Good
Down.
change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Nope,
And
that's a
he
ball.
missed the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. High in the air into shallow left center. Ruth moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Jason Giambi. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Sabathia has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the... And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Juan Padilla. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Bautista at the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Settling in now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Chipper Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chipper Jones.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Matt Carpenter. First pitch on its way. Check swing,
Ball
but he
one,
held
no
up
strike.
in time. Ball one. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. Musial going back on it. To the track, to the wall. Gone! Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton.
Left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a base hit on the line. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Stanton leads off first with one away. 1-1 to Schwarber. Pulled toward right center field. Musial calls for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now, Manny Machado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Two out with a man at first. Now a 58-foot
count is 1-2.
Misses for a ball.
Nope,
A
that's
little
down.
low. It's 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Ruth is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Albert Pujols. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Judge is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. So the base is empty here with one away, and here comes the Babe. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Schwarber is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Now at the plate, Mike Piazza try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. It's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Two out, nobody on.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Either. It's 2-0. 2-1 to Piazza.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Lifted into center field. Judge is on his horse. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Severino. 9-1-2 due up. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Junior's coming in, but he can't get to this one, and the pitcher has himself a base hit. So the leadoff base hit from the pitcher's spot will turn the lineup over to start the inning. Now the first pitch from CC. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Here's big Aaron Judge. flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Ball one.
Pitch is a sinker too low, 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Chipper into foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Severino over at second. Chapman on at first with nobody out. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now at the plate, Jason Giambi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
That's a ball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there.
He's out.
Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him at. So coming to the plate, Stan Musial as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder.
And fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man. 1-1, here it comes.
That's in. Ball 2.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Carpenter charging in on it.
He's out.
And there's one away. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Schmidt.
Mike.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Behind 0-2 now. Strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now the pitch. Check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Trouble now. 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Popped him up. Chapman in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. Stepping in, Jose Bautista. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
What do you got?
There, they'll appeal down to Gary Simmons, and it'll be strike 1 as he signals he wasn't able to hold up.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well above the zone. For a ball. The 1-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! Here's Matt Carpenter. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. high in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. One away. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. On the run is Griffey. And the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Juan Padilla, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
High in the air into shallow left center. Chapman is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Striding in, Luis Severino. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Just got a piece up the line. There to take it is Chipper, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Chapman. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ruth moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Sabathia's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
There you go.
Hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here.
Swing and a miss. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits for this part of the game.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Ball, that's in.
Off the inside corner for ball 2.
That pitch right there, He's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Babe Ruth comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball
Fastball
inside.
that just misses. Ball 1. Chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his
I got to count 1 and 2.
Have any chance.
1 and 2 now. And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here. Now at the plate, Stan Musial. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Musial has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly
Off the plate,
throughout
ball
his
1.
career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Jason Giambi. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there for strike 1, 0 and 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The count is 1 and 2.
Strike pitch, but it misses 1 and 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Drilled
That ball's
down the
foul.
line. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0 and 2. Here it comes on 0 and 2. And they'll try to
1 ball, 2
bounce
strikes
curveball
the count.
on 0 and 2, but he holds back. It's 1 and 2 now.
Ball 2.
Tight with the slider, 2 and 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice
3 balls,
layoff
2
right there.
strikes.
Fight for another pitch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that
No, that's
misses
in.
for ball 4. Standing in, Matt Carpenter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Pujols is there, 2 down. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. 2 balls and no strikes, the count is Stanton.
2 and 0.
Down low, and
I got 3 and 0.
Thickens here, 3 and 0. Sabathia pauses. Here's the 3-0. Chopped weakly to the left. There to take it is Chipper, and he is in
He's
there.
safe.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. See if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1 and 0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1 and 1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
Misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3 and 2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. 2 out, bases loaded. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Here's Sabathia on 1 and 2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3 and 2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this
that's
one.
ball 4.
They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having...
Next to hit will be Curtis Granderson. Will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stanton at third, Schwarber at second, Machado on at first with 2 down. Line toward right center. That gets down and the inning will continue. 1 run is scored. And a relay to the plate. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score. Now the first pitch from CC. Just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Padilla shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jason Mott enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Schmidt. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss,
balls,
and he's in
2 strikes.
0-2.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are 2 horrific late swings.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Schmidt is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Duke Snyder is into the on-deck circle now, and by doing so, that'll signal the end for CC Sabathia.
Snyder.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Juan Padilla. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. Here it comes. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped toward the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. So on to Giambi, takes care of him. Betances enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And he'll try to go back to swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Popped high in the air. Betances over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jason Giambi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Schmidt ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Schmidt is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
Nope,
this one runs a
that's
little
inside.
too far. In ball 2. The 2-1 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Stanton looking up. And it's gone. Digging in once again, Chipper Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. It's a fastball on the inside corner.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Popped high in the air. And Giambi will take this one in for route number 2. Into the box, Babe Ruth, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
Fastball that just misses inside. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit. Now batting, Mike Piazza, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Popped up. Carpenter waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter will start us off in the 8th. Ready with the 0-1. Taken high and deep to right. Musial ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Giancarlo Stanton now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Foul ball.
0-2 once more.
Nope.
Low and
Ball
outside for a ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider.
Ball.
Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
We got a full
3
count.
balls and 2 strikes. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Down the first baseline. Payoff pitch one more time. Back to him, and that's off his leg. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
Awfully close with the slider there.
1-1.
1-1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Now another 1-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Javier Baez.
Pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Gloved by Schmidt.
That's an out.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Stan Musial.
Leading off for the All-Star. Right.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball
Here with the
inside.
first pitch fastball, that's 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he can't field it cleanly. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate.
He's out.
This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. Just got a piece to the right side. And
No, that's
foul
foul.
for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing by Giambi, but he didn't get it.
No
and
balls,
it's
2 strikes.
2.
Ball, that's
Inside,
inside.
that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
On to first, and Giambi hits it right into the shift that time. 2 away now. At the plate, Felipe Vasquez, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Frank Thomas.
Now coming in to pinch hit. Frank Thomas.
And that
Ball
misses for
in.
ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball and a strike. 1-2 to Frank Thomas. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball. Trinan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other on. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball one to start the at-bat.
Nope, inside, ball two.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball four, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Ruth on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Jason Giambi struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-4 ball game right here. Josh Hader enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And
he's out.
He won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Bautista. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. There to take it is Chipper.
He's good.
Will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. And that misses ball one. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ruth is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Juan Padilla.
Second baseman.
Roberto Ozuna, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Pitch on the way. Lays
inside
off
ball.
1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Machado ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And no swing,
inside.
apparently, ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Judge is under it. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Stanton coming on, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted.